Buying my first turntables, and I had to send them to my parents' address, and my mum brought them down for me. I was so excited, and she said, "Oh dear," she's like, "Oh Andrew dear, your gramophones are in the car." So that was so cool. Thanks mum, right in front of my mate, so it was a bit embarrassing, but you know, parents do that, so now I'm an embarrassing parent, so but I'll get on with it, because I'm just talking. So I'm just going to take you through some of the practical things, and then at the end we'll get some questions going. I hope that's alright. Very cool, very cool. Okay, as you can see in front of me, I have a table of delights. For all you techno bods out here, okay, this is a CD turntable. That's upside down now for you guys, but that's basically Pioneer CDJ 1000 turntable. These are pretty much industry standard, so pretty much any nightclub that you go in, they're going to have this turntable. And basically with this, the CD decks is they're exactly the same in the feel as the vinyl. So it's finally in the day and age where CDs are becoming a lot more competition for vinyl, just because the technology is there where you can be as skillful as you can be on the turntables, and I'll show you a bit of that in a minute. This is a Technics turntable. These have been industry standard for many years, and they're mainly called SL 1200s or 1210s, and there's many different marks and Mark II and Mark III, but they're pretty much all the same, just have little tweaks. But these are just solid, again industry standard. So for me as a DJ, ever since I started, I got myself some of these because I thought when I'm going in the clubs, I want to know the equipment I'm using, because some turntables do vary. So I have 2 CD players, one on either side, and 2 gramophones. Excellent. And then in the middle, sticking on a Pioneer theme, I have a mixer. This is a 4-channel mixer. So the 2 outer channels are the CD players, 2 central ones are the left turntable, your right. Right turntable, your left. So they're the faders. You've basically got gain control, which basically controls the level. And then you've got EQ, so treble, mid, bass, which helps you when you're mixing and wanting to get a smooth mix in your music. So, and then you have a crossfader, and you can fade and choose the channel. So if I set some music going, that should be on that. That's on that level there. Gonna assign it, and then as you can see the crossfade just fades between the turntables. So you can use that, or if you like me, I don't use that, I just use the up faders. But that's my style of mixing. There's different styles within electronica music. Obviously you've got the hip hop boys, like obviously DJ Madge there on Toby Mac's stage, giving it large on all the scratching and the twizzling and things like that. And that's all amazing. It's all called, that's called turntablism, and that's just really cool. A guy who I saw do that was a DJ called Cash Money, who was absolutely fantastic, and he was scratching with his belly. He was like belly on there and doing all this kind of jive and foot up on there and all that, and he was so good, but I'm so rubbish compared to him. So but then there's people like me who are more of your kind of your trancey progressive house kind of DJ, and it's more about getting a smooth mix and doing like a journey of music, so it's not so cutting and things like that. So I won't use the crossfader, I'll just use the up faders. Also on this mixer you've got like a sampler, so you can sample sections of the music and play it back, and you can also affect it and things like that. which is pretty cool. Also, sometimes when I'm playing, I'll also use a laptop run into the system, which is like a fifth source of music, and I'll run a software program called Ableton Live, which enables you to play samples and time stretch them to get them in time. Yeah, Ableton Live, great program, and then you can come up with your own remixes on the fly, dropping in kick drum. I did this tour with Tiesto, who's like a big DJ, and I played in this huge club in Chicago. There was like 3,000 people. It was rammed. I went on at 1, and I'm ready for my first mix, and I'm just like, come on, Andy, just calm, you know, you're supposed to be this cool DJ. I'm like, and it's just like, what a geek. Most DJs are though, you know. It's just because we can't dance that we're behind the turntable. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, shaky syndrome. So basically you're picking up the needle, and with these needles you place it at the start of the record, and you're basically going to find the first beat of the record. So you can shuffle just like I did on the CD player, forwards and backwards, getting used to the vinyl, making sure that the plate underneath is spinning. Find the first beat, which is normally like a kick drum. Doesn't have to be, but in this case it is. And a kick drum is like the bass drum, that's like the bass end. So that's the lowest. That's a kick drum. And then I'm just scratching that forwards and backwards, and with these needles you're allowed to do that. That's all good. It's not like your parents, you know, like my mum again, for example, when you're a kid and you're going, and then I don't do that, you'll break the needle, and things like that, you know. You can just do that. It's amazing that my mum turned American there. Fantastic. Amazing. Awesome. And basically what you're going to do to get it in time, you've got this one spinning. You're going to scratch it in time and then release. Okay, and the way it's made up is bars. So bars of music. So, you know, with house music, it's so creative. It's always just 4 to the floor. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 9 minutes later, you change your record. So this is playing out. I'm now going to cue this up, but now you're going to be the brain of Andy Hunter, yeah? This is like, suddenly you're in my head, and that's coming through the headphones, yeah? You get it? Okay, so this is playing out. Find the first beat, and then I'm going to count to 4 and release on 1. And then my brain has to decipher whether this record is faster or slower than the record on turntable A. And then if I think it's faster, then I'll slow it down or I'll speed it up. And you keep working the vinyl, you're working the tune until it's at the same time. Okay, so